Hi,
Hi.
my name is Emily.
Hi, Brad.
Hi, Brad. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, so, what brings you here to talk with me today, Brad?
Uh, well, my wife is insisting that I come.
Okay,
Um, she gave me an ultimatum last week, so here I am.
okay. So, I'm hearing that she gave you an ultimatum. Would you like to share with me what that is?
Um, I've been work's been hard the past few months, and been sort of putting anger on her that I shouldn't be.
Okay,
But
okay. So, your wife is angry.
no, she's just sort of upset about the whole thing. It's sort of displaced anger on my part.
Okay. So, what do you do for a living, Brad?
I work construction.
Okay. Do you think that you're happy at your job?
Uh, it pays the bills.
Okay. Okay. So, Brad, what do you think that you would get out of being here yourself?
uh, I'm not sure. I've never done this before.
Okay.
I'd hopefully find a way to vent my frustrations better, so I'm not really taking it out on her, I guess.
Okay. So, when you say that you take it out on her, what do you think that means?
I just, I just get angry sometimes at home if things aren't going exactly right. I never lay hands on her.
Okay.
It just sort of,
Okay.
I don't know, just cold and distant, I suppose.
Okay. Do you think there's any yelling in the house?
There's definitely yelling in the house. Yeah.
Okay. How about maybe some physical reactions?
No, not really.
So you don't often feel like maybe you want to throw something or punch
I've-
something.
I've never really been that type.
Okay.
I sort of just turtle up, I guess.
Okay. So let's talk just a little bit about your past. Do you feel like you've always had a really good grip on your anger, or do you think it's been a struggle?
Um, I've never been really good at expressing myself, I guess. As just I was never part of the family when I was growing up. Just
Okay.
kind of everybody did their own thing.
Okay. So I'm hearing everyone did their own thing, and you were maybe very introverted.
Oh, I had friends.
Okay.
I don't not really introverted. Just I don't know. We just weren't a very sharey family, I guess.
So I want to ask you, what is it that you know about mental health?
When it isn't going so hot, we come and talk to people like you.
Sure, sure. Yeah, you can come and talk about it, but have you ever familiarized yourself with what anxiety is, with what depression is?
Anxiety is just you. I don't know. Depression is just when you're like sad, not feeling right with the world and stuff.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay. You're right.
I might
You're right.
I might be having some of that. The anxiety thing, I don't know. I see that all over anymore. I've never really looked into it.
Okay. So you think that you may be having a little bit of depression is what I'm hearing.
I'm sure, especially with the way this year's been going. I mean, it's got new regulations at work and everything.
Yeah.
Wear the mask. I mean, I'm not one of those that goes around without it, but it's still frustrating. I mean, certain jobs you're wearing a N95 and I gotta wear it all the time. Those
Yeah.
things actually are hard to breathe in.
Yeah.
Just I don't know. Just some of the guys I work with are just kind of jerks, and I don't know.
Okay. So I'd like us to take just a little step back again.
Okay.
I want to know a little bit about you. So, for example, you can tell me whatever you'd like, or I can ask you some questions.
I don't know exactly what you'd be looking for, so you go ahead and ask, I
Okay,
guess.
that's okay. So, how about we just kind of start with what do you think your interests are? What do you like to do?
I've always liked working with my hands, sort of having a job where you have a sense of accomplishment at the end, just building stuff.
Okay.
Hands-on sort of work.
Sure. Do you have any hobbies?
Yeah, I got a 71 Cuda I'm fixing up in the garage. Been working on it for the past couple of years.
Okay.
My son and I kind of hang out and do that sometimes, but
So, you get to hang out with your son and work on the car.
yeah.
Does that mean that you spend time bonding together often?
Yeah, over the car some. He's into. He's real big into video games. He's 12. So I mean, I haven't really played many since back in Nintendo days, but I try and at least encourage him to. It makes him happy. He's having fun.
Okay.
Not seeing harm in it. I don't get the whole Fortnite thing, but.
So family dynamics is that you have a wife and you have a son. Do you have any other children?
No.
Okay. So you live with your wife and your son?
Yes.
Okay. Do you think that you sometimes get a little short with your son? Maybe if you feel your anger kind of escalating and you're just not having a good day and you just sort of snap at him?
I mean, I suppose I try my hardest to leave frustrations at the door, but
Okay.
sometimes it's hard. I mean,
So I'm hearing that you value then keeping it at home. Keeping your work at work and home. You want to try to separate the two.
absolutely.
Okay.
That's why I was raised, and try and live by that. It's just been very, very hard lately.
Okay. So so do you feel like you have ever had anxiety before?
I couldn't even tell you what the hell that is.
Okay. So we're still new to some of the aspects of mental health, like anxiety.
Yeah.
Do you think that...
I mean, growing up, it was just you're crazy or you're not. I just
Right.
I never really got into any of that.
Okay. So do you? I think my number one question here is: do you think you have an anger problem?
I don't want to say yes, but I think it's more I don't have the right way to deal with anger in my life, I suppose. It's just, it all kind of bottles up.
Sure.
It's been, I mean, normally, you could go out and just, you could do stuff and, go to the park or something like that. You're not really allowed going out places. My wife has a mother who's she's got COPD, so we've been trying to limit our exposure. My wife takes care of her quite often, so we've been trying to limit where we're going to keep her from getting sick. So we really haven't had that much the outlet to sort of, I don't know, enjoy ourselves, I guess.
Okay. So to me, we're definitely painting a picture a little bit of what are the things that you struggle with, what are the things that you value, what are the things that are most important to you, like family and being at your job and keeping it separate from work, and keeping your emotions in check. All of it is really big stuff. And I really appreciate you coming and talking to me, because I know that sometimes the more that you explore this and the more that you talk about it, it can be helpful. Even if it doesn't feel like we really did anything, talking alone can help.
Okay.
So I would like us to just kind of wrap it up. And what I like to do in my sessions is I open the floor to you for you to ask me any question that you want about me, keeping it, of course, within boundaries. I can answer any question you have. If you have any concerns, we'll take a couple minutes here.
I'd imagine I'm not alone in feeling this kind of stuff, right?
Nope, not at all.
Probably, especially this year.
No, especially this year. No, you're certainly not alone.
I don't know. It just kind of feel like I'm, in the loony bin having to come do this stuff. Is this stuff you?
I hear you.
I see a ring that you and your husband go through this as well, or?
Well, we go through stress.
Okay.
And I will say that it's completely normal and it's completely human to go through stress, especially right now with COVID and with everything that's happening. It's normal. I would be surprised if I met somebody who told me they didn't have any stressors in their life and that everything was perfect. I'd be pretty surprised. Yeah. So let's wrap it up. Let's go ahead and continue our discussion. If you would like to come back next week, it's going to be your decision. When you leave, you can go ahead and make an appointment with our receptionist, and we can see about getting you back in. Okay?
All right. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Brad.
Thank you.
It was really good to meet you.
Nice meeting you.